I know you're in the rain and stuff. Can you hear me?
I can.
All right. So I want you to explain. I actually just uploaded the video and I was like, where the hell is Patch when you need him?
I know, right? I didn't know.
No,
Well,
I know
from what
because we
I
did one
remember,
AS. Yeah, go on.
I
Shit.
shared a little while ago. I shared it. I can't remember. Maybe I shared it with a couple of people. I can find it. It's good to watch. But 1999, there was two
Wait, 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 wait.
gold, and I forget the other one.
Wait, Patch,
Wait,
stop.
Patch.
There was,
Patch, stop. Stop. You can't hear you, Patch. You're breaking up real bad, bro. We want to hear what
uh,
you're saying.
Yeah, I want them to understand this because I couldn't explain it too well, and I'm thinking you might.
Yeah.
Now he's
I know
fine.
he's in a
well,
bad spot.
maybe you might want to wait then. Let me think
You're in
I
a
can
bad
do it
spot, brother.
because I'm raining. I'm in a bad spot. It's fucking raining bad here.
I
Yeah.
know.
So
Fucking
we'll wait.
suck.
But
Damn it.
I think I shared that video in group about a week ago. If you guys wanted to pan back, I believe so. I bumped into it somewhere and I thought I shared it.
I might have it
It's
somewhere too. What a great video.
It is because it explains how when we're born, we come into doc by a doctor and all this other shit.
Yeah,
it's
that's
meridian, the maritime law and language.
that's right. That's what I can never understand.
It's a lot. I don't get what the gist of it.
They were genius. That's what I'm saying. These guys were ingenious.
Yeah, they were.
Gold.
They, they controlled everything. They put everything the way they wanted it, and made everything, you know, mandatory, basically dictated. That's what it is.
When we're born, if we don't have it, when we sign our birth certificate or our parents, our parents are signing us away. That's a sovereignty belief. We're worth $250,000 or a little more by this time. Our birth certificates are, or Social Security or birth, one or the other. Birth certificates, I think, are a bond to them. We're worth money to them. And so when the doctor, if there's no proof, like a video camera, like that's the best way to have birth right now. If you don't sign a birth certificate and you have on camera that you gave birth, proof of you being born, you're more sovereign than anybody else probably in the world.
Yeah. Because I keep trying to tell people that. I forget about it lately, but don't sign that birth certificate.
Yeah, you're signing.
Don't.
You're just signing your life away, basically. It's ridiculous. It's true though. It's true.
It is because that's what they've done.
That's what they did.
It's like pulling. Yep, it's like pulling teeth, getting people to understand how devious they are, how demented.
Yeah.
I mean, they're very freaking. It's sophisticated.
And they've had a long time of practice.
Exactly. As time goes on, add a little bit more. One of the drunks in the corner hadn't spoken 5 years, has a genius idea. Great, we'll do that. We'll give them birth certificates. Whatever, and that's what they do.
And the Social Security number. We're numbered. We're numbered.
Yep. Where else did you see numbers?
I am not a number.
Auschwitz, Dachau, Sobibor, the rest of them.
Mm-hmm. All right, now
Auschwitz.
Try to explain the loan. That the loan ran out in 1999, right? The Event Horizon.
Yeah, that's right. That's when the loan come up. It was like a small window. Them two guys snuck over there, and basically what they did is they got our sovereignty back. They got our original flag, our real flag, whatever.
The flag.
And when they come back, Bush and his fucking guys beat the living shit out of them. Right. I don't know if the one guy died.
The one guy did die, from what I remember.
But I don't know when he died, but I know one died.
Right.
And then the other, but they did the world well, basically they did the world a favor, but
Well,
they
that's
did this
why
country a great big favor.
I brought them up, Patch, because Gold is in charge of all the banking transfers. The Jazeera Nasera.
Which gold? So which gold was that?
Do you remember his first name?
No, but it says it in there, I think.
Yeah, we have to go through the
That
video.
video is like 45 minutes to an hour to watch.
Over that, it's like an hour and a half.
It gets into you know, it starts out with you being born
Right.
and coming into dock and all this shit, and then
Through
up through, and then it mentions the sovereignty and the flags, and I haven't watched it in a couple of years. I
I
haven't
know,
bumped
either
into
have
it in a
I.
minute. There's
That's why I can't remember the names and stuff.
no way. There's no way to store it. But I like to see like that shit like that
Oh
once in a
no,
while.
you're
It's good
right.
to
I might
review.
have it downloaded in my phone. I'll have to double check that. I
If you
might have
do,
to.
yeah, it'd be good to. That'd be good to share.
I'll double check. I'll find it regardless because it was really, and you know, he was a sergeant or a lieutenant, the guy that was teaching the class. And I mean, it was obviously he was teaching a class or something, or teaching us. I don't know. It was just, but the whole idea of the loan. Okay, so the maritime law superseded America's law at one point.
Mhm.
Was that the gist of it? Like,
I missed that, Carolyn, because I got booted out. It's storming pretty bad here.
yeah, I know. Where are you? Oh, shoot. What a
Right.
time.
It's
I
bad.
was so interested and he keeps going out.
Ah, man, we lost him. Bummer. Oh well.
I think it was, so the Rockefellers of the day
hmm
gave us the a loan for our banks. I'm gonna guess our banks and our postal system. And in 1999, our loan was up, and nobody knew it. You know, because the bad guys were in control. Bush, Clinton's, you know, they were all in control. 99 was Clinton still? Was it Bush already? Doesn't matter. So because it's so fascinating. I wish I understood it more. It's very complex, but that's why I would say that these guys are above genius, because they figured it out somehow, and they figured out how to correct it and make it into where we'll never have to pay them back. That's why they're trying to figure out other ways to launder our money. A lot more than they did 25 years ago. It was easy. Oh, we're going to do some science experiments on tuna fish. Sure. Let's see if they like
Yeah, right.
fed shrimp. You know, they make up these stupid fucking things. They put $2 million towards it, but the place that is doing this stupid research only takes like 20 grand. You know, and there is taxes on stupid shit, like, you know, the effects of nicotine on fish, as if a fish will ever smoke a goddamn cigarette, or like we're gonna have that much nicotine in the water that, you know, they're gonna get, you know, addicted. I mean, I don't understand
Yeah, the fish are addicted to smoke.
why we're paying for Pakistani transvestites, or, I mean, come on, people, we gotta fucking wake up now. It's time to wake up. It's a lot more than you think. You back with us, Patch? I should have left my hair in braids. It's bothered the hell out of me. Hey! Can you hear us?
Yeah.
I can now.
Where are
For
you?
how long? I don't know.
Well, you sound a lot better. Where are you?
I'm past Muskogee, Oklahoma, about a half an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
Out of
The
Texas.
western part.
Yeah, it's been freaking raining since I don't know, what time is it? Is this 7:30 already? Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's 6:30
Nice.
here.
8:30 here, yeah.
Yeah, I woke up at like, I don't know, 1:30 last night, drove until, I don't know.
It's crazy how we're all different
4, I
times.
think. Went to sleep until 9. I've been driving since 9. What?
We're still live, so I was just saying how crazy it is that we're all different times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, if I'm clear enough now, yeah, 99 alone came up with Great Britain, and that's when they stole our freaking flag and sovereignty back.
I think they
Which I
had to
find
go.
it interesting that,
They had to go around to a lot of different countries, like 14 countries or 18 countries or something. Like a lot of, maybe even more. I don't know. And get
yeah,
it.
there was a few countries that got involved in giving us money in the day.
So it might have been that. But wasn't it like the Rockefellers in general? Like the Rockefellers, you
No, the
know,
Rothschilds, I believe.
Rothschilds,
I don't
Rockefeller,
know.
all of
I don't
them.
know how far from the Rothschilds, Rockefellers are. I don't think they're that far apart. Not
Not
too much
anymore.
control. No.
Because we were also talking about how Rev was mentioning how they're all related. Like Obama's related to the Bushes. People don't
Yeah,
see that.
but that's what they've been doing.
Ellen DeGeneres, Tom Hanks, and I want to say Oprah are related. Like,
But I wouldn't doubt it.
how is that possible that all these famous people are related? Wake up, wake up, people.
Well, I wonder how many of them are freaking reptiles. I mean, seriously, the shit you see with the puffy neck, the twirling eye, like
There
he's,
was
I don't know.
there was that thing with Miley Cyrus that the eye closed like a cat. The cat's eye would
Yeah,
instead
there's
like an
some
alligator.
screwy shit going on.
I don't know. I am all for believing in alien species. So, I mean, there's, I don't know. The Black Eye Club seems rather large.
The what guy club?
The Black Eye,
Oh, the black eye, not black eye.
black.
Racist. Well, if you think about it, that's what it is. Black eye.
Oh no, no. The
Yeah,
Black Eye
you're right.
Club.
There is a black eye club.
And it's kind of weird how, I
Well,
mean,
you got there's a black eye club. They cover their one eye thing. There's all kinds of screwy shit
yeah,
they
they
do.
do that a lot. They'll
It's
do this in
communication.
magazines, it's all the sign.
Hooker's Bar and Grill.
There is
All
a
right.
pyramid on our dollar bill
Yep.
with an eye in it.
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah, that too.
I can't wait till it breaks, Patch. I'm so
Isn't
done.
there an Eye of Cyrus or something? Isn't
And
that
what?
what that is? The Eye of Cyrus?
Lord of the Rings?
No. That's I forget what the heck his name is. But I thought that I stood for the Eye of Cyrus.
Mordok.
The shit's on top of that freaking thing. I'm not sure, but that seems to ring a bell. I could be wrong. I can't remember.
It's probably
But
something about the devil or something. I don't know if
yeah, it's the Eye of something.
wasn't Cyrus like a Greek?
It could be Greek. It could be freaking
It can't.
Egyptian. Our post office is because of Egypt. You know that? Our post office goes all the way up to Egypt. That's what the deal with the post office is. And I can't remember what it all entails, but that's how high up our post office and shit goes, and what the deal with that is. And that's
I
a
don't
whole nother
understand.
freaking ball game.
Can you explain that? I don't understand what you mean by that.
I can't.
What do you
I
mean it
just
goes up?
remember that it goes all the way up. It started in Egypt, or something like that. But and it goes. That's who has the control of it. I understand. It's Egypt. It goes all the way up to Egypt. The post office thing does. I can't remember what it means, but that's a whole nother freaking rabbit hole. I haven't bumped into that info in a minute.
I don't recognize that at all, but it sounds very interesting. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Anything
it
that
goes all the way
involves,
up to freaking Egypt for some reason. I can't remember why and what it entails, but I'd like to bump into that again and re-educate myself in it, refamiliarize. There's so many things you forget. Because we've basically got to replace everything we've been taught. We
yeah, I
got to
know.
replace everything we've been taught and understand and know to what we are seeing is a reality. Like when you
Cirrus,
think about Earth,
Cirrus
every
is,
lake or puddle has the bottom and then up where it meets the shore, where the Earth ends up being higher than the water eventually, and the water is basically sitting in a what? A bowl. An ocean is just like a mud puddle, only faster.
the flat Earth stuff.
And it's just that's one of the big lies. Once you crack that,
You see,
then
but
you can see where everything else makes sense.
you have to explain it to people correctly. The reason they tell us, NASA and whatever else tells us that the earth is round is because they're trying to take you away from the Bible and God.
Right.
That is
It
the
does.
first thing you have to tell people. Everything
I
you're
don't always
trying
think of
to
that.
do, even now, with the transvestism and all this shit, they're trying. Hell, they took religion out of the schools how long ago? Prayers and
50,
whatnot.
50, 60 years ago, I was working on it. Maybe a
So
little bit longer than that. They were working on it.
you catch attention by saying it that way. Their
Yeah.
lies are to make you believe that there's no God or get you away from God. And guess what?
Right.
It
It
works.
is. It
I
is
am
true.
a valid,
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, feels good.
when you think about it, there's too many things that fit together like a thought out design, as opposed to something blew up one day and now we have a planet. Oh, now we got caveman and dinosaurs and they ran the earth for all this time. Boom, boom, boom. Then man shows up.
Well, fossil fuels we know is a joke.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
the
fucking
Rockefellers
joke,
said that so
people.
they could have control. It would show limitation.
Right. Because that's why you can raise it. Let's
Yep.
raise how much oil is because we can. Because
Well,
we're limited.
here's what I don't get.
We're
Let's
limited
say that
for 80 years.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing. If it is limited, then why not develop better carburetors?
And that's what I keep saying. You know,
That's
why develop cigarettes that can kill you with 2,000 chemicals, right? And tax, I mean, cigarettes probably cost like what, 50 cents to make a pack? And it costs
if
like
that I don't know.
$20 in New York to buy, so it's all taxes. The people in the stores only make 20, 30, 40 cents off of them, maybe,
It's
if
all
that.
designed to keep us from having any money to save,
Any money,
to defend
healthiness.
ourselves.
Why can't you come out instead of fucking vapes? Come out with a fucking tobaccoless cigarette or a nicotine, non-addictive, non-chemical cigarette. You're telling me nowadays we can't do this? No. Think of it, people. It's tobacco, arms. What is it? Tobacco, drugs, and arms.
Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms, ATF.
How the fuck did those three things come together?
And see, that right there is treason.
Exactly.
That right there is treason on our Constitution.
That's right.
Because it shows an infringement on firearms. You can't smoke. You got to have control of that. It's just a fucking more or less a weed. And then, of course, the alcohol, that's another element of control.
Alcohol is, I love to drink. I love to have I mean, I can't handle it anymore. My poor tummy can't, but or I can't either, but the body can't. But it is poison. It's just poison.
It
If
is.
you people that are drinking daily are poisoning themselves daily. That's just all it is.
Right, and here's one for you. Okay. Now anymore, a lot more liquors are in plastic bottles. A lot of your cheap shit, a lot of your good stuff is still in a glass bottle. Now let's say, what if alcohol is even worse in a plastic bottle than water?
I'd
I'm
imagine
sure if
because
it was good
alcohol.
for you, they wouldn't do it.
I'd imagine after time, alcohol can eat through plastic.
I don't know. I
I'd
don't,
imagine so.
because plastic's pretty stout. It can handle acid. That's why they use plastic with
with
a
a
lot of acids.
time patch, I don't mean in like 2 years. I mean in
Right. Well,
No.
yeah, because it is right. I know what you mean. Just never seem to see anything, but eventually it's got to break down. Yeah.
I mean, it kills our liver.
No fair. You
And
guys
we
got
still
puddles
do it.
over
We
there.
still smoke, and it kills our lungs. And I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Oh yeah. It is. It's like it's illegal to have anything good for us. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
It is against the law to make anything that's healthy because there's not one good thing about anything they offer us.
That's
Somewhere
why
there's a problem. Either its container causes an issue, or there's a shitload of chemicals that are designed to specifically cause an issue. I don't think God meant for us to have erectile dysfunction. Not,
eat your bananas, guys. That's why I think Trump is actually.
plantains.
I know it started happening before Trump, but I think it was the good guys that started allowing pot to be legalized. I don't think it was the bad guys. Don't
It
get
might be,
confused,
but I'm not
people.
sure because sometimes smoking it makes me wonder if they're doing something to it. I don't know.
No, not
Maybe
in the
it's paranoia.
dispensaries. I
Is that
know
how the scumbags are?
now too many people I know use the dispensary stuff. No, I mean it's fucking it. I at least have 4 friends in the last year and a half that have gone on medical marijuana and are like 100% better. They don't get stoned. They don't act stupid. They're able to work. They're able to do what they have to do.
Right.
And certain problems, ailments have gone away. Some are mental, some are physical. I don't want to say names or problems. Well,
Right.
one
But it's
has
true.
extreme anxiety.
Well,
So
see, that's the thing. It all falls into place because everything is designed to help us in some form or another.
everything on this earth was meant to help us. Yes, I agree with that.
Poisons, okay, if we need poisons to work with certain diseases,
Potato
minute
is
amounts
poison.
in a way.
Potato comes from the poison family. We eat it. It's nightshade, and we eat it.
That's right. Yes, potato is a nightshade.
Yeah,
You
I mean
brought that
nightshade
up.
is like one of the deadliest things.
Yes,
like,
some of the night. Yeah. So maybe strawberries ain't the night, or poison ivy ain't the
Especially
nightshade.
green
But it's a good,
potatoes. Green
yeah,
potatoes are
yeah.
real bad.
That's supposed to be green.
yes, unripe potatoes still have
Yeah,
a
because
lot of
there's
the
certain foods. There's certain foods or things to eat you can't eat until you do something to it, or after a certain time, or you can't eat that part of the plant, but you can eat this part of the plant. There's a lot.
I know I am a big believer in foods because I know I don't want to be very personal about this, but an alcoholic can survive um uh what is it what's the liver
Cirrhosis.
cirrhosis, thank you, cirrhosis of the liver due to what they eat. I know this I'm positive
Yes, because
because
there's
I've seen
things
it
that
a
are good
few
for the liver.
times because these people
Because
should
what
be
is it?
dead and they're not.
Because what is it? A
Two
certain
things.
amount of olive oil, lemon, and a little cayenne, and a week or so it cleans your liver.
I missed
Wouldn't
that.
hurt to do that once in a while, especially if you're on medications.
Cayenne
Like
and what?
olive oil, like a shot glass of olive oil,
with cayenne and what?
lemon and cayenne.
Lemon, cayenne, and
Yeah, it doesn't say a lot of cayenne. It just says a little bit of cayenne.
just a touch of cayenne.
Yeah. It probably
Because
activates something.
if you eat enough broccoli, broccoli is a liver cleaner too, and also the biggest is horseradish.
No, I didn't know
That's
that.
Yeah,
why
horseradish is very good for you.
that's why I
I
think
don't eat that.
Russians and Ukrainians don't really die from alcohol poisoning as many. I'm gonna have to take a survey on that. I'm gonna have to like look, do
Right. Well,
statistically and see, because I guarantee we die here much faster because they're so cold. They drink alcohol to warm their fucking selves up. So they had to come up with something. The foods, their natural foods, had to have cut out, the poison in it. Do you know what I'm saying? It equaled each
yeah,
other.
yes. Yeah, because like tequila, like a shot of tequila a day is good for a diabetic.
I could see that. For some reason I could see that. Why is that? That's odd because
I can't remember why, but yeah, it's something to do with that freaking cactus plant and the alcohol, whatever.
not the
It
worm.
helps. No, just the regular. I don't think it well. I mean, that probably wouldn't hurt you, but get you more drunk. Supposedly it does soak it up, but it's something to do. It helps you metabolize your sugar, and I don't know.
See,
It's just a shot a
I
day.
believe that. I really believe things like that.
It was a couple years ago I found that out, but I can't remember what it does.
There's so many
But I
more
mean,
things like that.
yeah,
We are going to leave medical indoctrination for holistic medicines.
you're right, and that's what it is. It's medical indoctrination.
It
We are
is.
forced to do this shit because it's been stuck up our ass to the point where it's become common practice. Where now every time you do something, oh, got to go to the doctor, go get this checked out.
Exactly. I have anxiety. I don't want to take a pill for the rest of my damn life. Find
You
a
don't need it,
fucking cure or you're not a good doctor.
right?
What the hell? You're making money by giving me pills. That is such a great way for them to
Well,
indoctrinate the doctors.
and that's where a lot of this shit's going to come to a screeching halt here soon,
Yep.
because
it is.
because doctors have really outdid themselves now in fraud with the COVID vaccination and keeping pushing that, knowing that shit's happening with all these people being vaccinated and they're still pushing it, and all their false medicine that we're led to believe is the best that we can do.
Right. Bullshit. It's
When a
all
grapefruit a day will help you with your high blood pressure, along with a few other things.
avocado is great for. That's why I'm making my avocados because.
And asparagus is good for your kidneys.
Ooh, I have asparagus in the fridge.
I do like that once in a while. Either freaking steamed or grilled. I don't give a shit.
Roasted, baby. I have Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, roasted, exactly.
Asparagus. And now I'm getting
Like
hungry.
toasted.
Thanks a lot. I'm getting hungry.
The little garlic butter.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
A little sprinkle of cayenne on there, maybe. A dash of turmeric. Just because it's good for you.
The turmeric.
I don't know.
The turmeric, honey, turmeric, and lemon juice. Was that what I took to clean my body out? When I
That
had
might have been.
when I thought I was when to take out metals in the body or poisons.
Yeah, right. Well, there's so much, like cilantro was something we should probably eat a lot of. It took me a bit to get used to it. I used to didn't like it.
Oh, I love cilantro. Oh
But
my god,
cilantro
throwing in a
and
salad.
shit, what the heck is that powder now? Yeah, let me get some gas.
Powder.
Diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth. It gets metals out of the body.
Say it again.
Diatomaceous earth.
Diatomaceous earth.
No, not diet.
Diatomaceous earth.
Diatomaceous. Yeah. It's a
Diatomaceous. Dia.
it's a ground up powder. It's some shell or some peanut shell or something or something. It works as a pesticide naturally. But if you don't, there's a heating process they do to it to make it harder for the
Right.
pesticide part. But if you leave it alone, food grade diatomaceous earth, it gets metals out of the body. I forget the other shit that it does too. It's actually pretty good for you.
This stuff is what people should really know.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you
that's-
can't keep believing that an explosion traded all this shit that we just happen to need to build our house with, to make clothing with, to live with, to heal with, to eat. You know, it just fits too intricately. Once you start to think about that, it starts to make sense how much they lie.
Well, the Big Bang is just a theory. It's not like
Yeah, right. But you can't argue with a scientist. You know, you tell us. I would love to talk with a scientist. Oh, I would love to sit down with some of them. I'm sure they wouldn't like me.
I would. I have. I've talked to rabbis, priests, scientists, astronomers.
And I'll bet you $10 a rabbis know a hell of a lot more than what
Rabbis are brilliant
you think,
because
they're Jewish.
they take the old wise folklore tales. They know their Torah and the Bible. Like they could take these stories and just put it to life so well.
Well, yeah, because they're allowed to have all the information. I mean, they ain't no better than you or I. They just happen to be able to get themselves in a position where you can't touch them. You can't talk shit about us.
Everyday rabbi. I'm not talking about like the Zionists, the Jesuits, and the Zionists. They're all bad. People don't know that they're bad.
They are.
The Ashkenazi Nazis, Ashkenazi, right? It's one of the names of the Jewish sects. I know that always sounds sect. Ashkenazi is where the Nazis came from. It's just a matter of putting our history back together the correct way.
Yeah, everything's been distorted, twisted, or hidden.
And I agree with you. All right. I'm glad we got that out. You know what? We're going to do a little more research on the subject and come back with it because Patch and I haven't seen it in a couple of years. And I think in general, we should all watch the show together. So when like, 6 or 7 of us are around, which is not very often anymore, maybe the weekends, we'll try
We have
to.
a lot tonight.
I know. I know, but we make do. We educate ourselves and trying to educate others. So that's the best we can do. So I shall say goodbye again.
Good, everybody.
See you later.
Good night.